Paul Kayonga's children were born normal, but as soon as they clocked 6 years and onwards, the changes began. It all started with his first child, Richard. He suspected polio and thought that perhaps he hadn't been attended to by a qualified doctor. Paul took him to Mulago National Referral Hospital, and after 6 months of checkups, the medical personnel told him they couldn't find anything wrong. But gradually, the boy deteriorated.
Nabanga ndi awawaka ngolaba muletedde mu mikono tomwana yiwuno ya aganyo kutambula nengamba tuba kyejo.
The next child, Gerald, Richard's follower, presented similar symptoms. He later got worse, and the school asked the parents to keep the boys home since they couldn't cope in a normal school environment. Paul and his wife then took to looking after these young adults whose handicap meant they were cared for like babies.
Paka mukama bwe yagenda ng'olumbe lugenda lubagonza ne lubakenenya ne bagwamu amaanyi nga takyasobola nakenyenya wenanga oyinza okubanga omulwadde wa sirimu bwabeera paka omukulu n'afa yafa alina emyaka 25 naye nga bwe bakugamba nti omwana alina emyaka egyo ng'oyinza n'okuwakana.
Shortly after Richard died, aged 25, Gerald passed on at the age of 24. When Julius, his fourth born, turned 8, the same pattern manifested. The once healthy, bubbly boy began to lose his strength.
Kati yuzo sitawanye nnyo nga sente zimpeddeko sikyalina ka sente nange kenyini gwe mulandi mulwadde. Na pressure zinsumbwa kama lukamazi. Ningamba sikyalina kya kukikola. Kati mubeeraawo mbalabirira buli kati nabo n'abayagadde inamwe mugobeze baganda bamu. Kati tubadde tukyali awo ne kanne waako basi.
About 5 years ago, Paul Kayonga's wife, apparently tired, packed her bags and left. He now cares for his 3 sons on his own. According to doctors, Paul's former wife carries the gene, and any other male child she might have will most likely have the same condition.
It's an X recessive gene. That's how it's carried. So these conditions are seen in boys because the boys have one X. So one abnormal X definitely shows that you're going to have that presentation. But if you have one abnormal X and one normal X, it won't be seen, which is girls have 2 X's, boys have 1 X and 1 Y.
These cases are so rare that not much attention has been given to the condition, but research is underway, and an online search shows that so far, gene therapy tested on dogs has been successful, paving the way for human clinical trials. In the meantime, the boys are struggling, barely surviving.
They have difficulty getting up from a sitting position. Someone needs to hold on to something, then as they are getting up, they use the legs to support themselves and then stretch up the body and then eventually walk. So that's the first stage, usually seen at 5 years. Then at around 8, they have an equinus. The feet, they walk, but the heel does not touch the ground. Then they have a pseudo-hypertrophy of the calf muscles. The muscle is big, not because they are so strong, but it's fat and some little muscle. Then eventually they become wheelchair bound because they can't go about.
Kayonga has a 21-year-old daughter who is normal, but his 3 boys, aged 15, 12 and 8, are already showing Goer's sign at different stages. The disease can be fatal.
It starts with the skeletal muscles. So we're talking about muscles that help you move your legs, your hands. But it progresses, it affects the muscles responsible for breathing, the diaphragm specifically. So they have difficulty breathing, which becomes worse at night, and they usually die due to respiratory failure.
A fellow resident of Paul's village, Seganga in Gowero in Wakiso district, suggested he tries out Kosu Hospital, and he brought his eldest son. The day we visited, the 3 boys were to have a biopsy done on each of them to determine what kind of muscle dystrophy they had.
There are 2 conditions. If you have there is the milder form, which is the Becker's, then the more severe form, which is the Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. So there is one, the milder form. We do some physiotherapy to increase muscle power. They can do that. Then for the other one, yes, we do some physiotherapy, but we know the cost. It's a poor prognosis. So we usually try to prolong the process, do some exercises, then we provide wheelchairs. Some need respiratory support, oxygen maybe at night. Then we need to treat all infections so they can live as long as they can.
In 2 weeks, Paul Kayonga will know what exactly has plagued his family that he has not had answers for over 18 years. Josephine Karungi, NTV.